modern-day redaction, from burning of books to digital censorship. Throughout history, books have been burned as a means of censorship. Today, censorship takes on a different form, but the impact is the same. It's more important than ever to prioritize learning while we still can. Censorship is the modern-day burning of books. No different than canceling culture is public shaming, the modern version of public hanging. Times have changed, and the practices have altered, but they are two in the same when you examine their fundamentals. The history of burning of books. Burning books has been used throughout history as a means of suppressing ideas and controlling the population. The burning of books has been a tool of censorship. While book burning is less common today, censorship takes on new forms, such as government control of the media and suppression of free speech on social media platforms. Censorship limits the flow of information and the ability to think critically. The importance of prioritizing learning. With the ever-present threat of censorship, it's crucial to prioritize learning while we still can. Education promotes critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving, and can help us challenge the status quo. We must take control of our own education, seeking out diverse perspectives and information sources. You are solely responsible in life for yourself, but how can one be self-reliant if they have no reference points? You are in charge of building your reference points. The burning of books may be a thing of the past, but censorship is still a reality. We must prioritize learning while we can, seeking diverse perspectives and information sources. Internet censorship can limit individuals' freedom of expression by restricting access to sites where they can speak freely. But worse, it can limit what you can learn. If learning is earning, this impacts your bottom line and possible future progress in the game of life. Reference points. Lost knowledge. It is survival of the smartest, not the fittest, from here on out. The game going forward is a game for those who are keen and aware of their surroundings and have reference points for truth, original truth, and normality, not a messed-up news story being fed to the younger generation. Remember, the kids being born today only know having no gender as normal. Those of us who are old enough to remember have an important job to retain the knowledge we know to pass it back down and keep it alive, or it will be gone forever, just as much of history already has, as you will come to learn. Redaction. Reference point. How do you know what to believe and what is true? The problem is that without reference points, even common knowledge becomes inaccurate. If you don't know, you can be told anything. Critical thinking is more important than ever. You need a foundation of knowledge to make informed decisions. There is a phenomenon occurring online called the Mandela effect, and this has grown into a massive debate over memories. Are they collective false memories, or are some missing tier reference points? There are groups of hundreds of thousands online who believe many famous art pieces, songs, logos, you name it, have changed. There are entire subcultures dedicated to investigating these collective false memories and providing great proof, aka what these groups call receipts, proving that what they believe was in fact the correct history. So why have so many missed these changes? Missing reference points. If you don't know, you can be told anything. But reference points aren't just important for art history, they're crucial for everything. And without them, we're left with a construct that's missing important pieces of information. Cognitive dissonance takes over, stealing our ability to even understand the most basic facts. It's easy to dismiss insignificant pieces of information as unimportant, but they're part of a bigger picture. The effect of redaction is happening all around us, changing history and the way we perceive the world. And it's the observant and critical thinkers who are the smartest people out there. They're the ones who can see the bigger picture. In short, the world is in a constant state of change, and we need to adapt by seeking out accurate reference points and embracing critical thinking. Without a foundation of knowledge and the ability to see the bigger picture, we're lost in a sea of variables and assumptions. The world is in a state of upheaval with too many moving pieces and variables to rely on what was previously known. Reference points are necessary for accurate predictions and common knowledge. Inaccurate reference points can lead to biased opinions and cognitive dissonance. Some people may be extremely intelligent in one area but lack basic life skills in others. Testing the observance and intelligence of people may be a part of certain events. Common knowledge refers to information, facts, or knowledge that is widely known, accepted, and understood by a group of people or society as a whole. It is often assumed this information does not require explicit citation or explanation, as it is deemed to be already known by most members of the group. Examples of common knowledge may include historical events, famous people, common scientific knowledge, or cultural traditions. A reference point is a basis or standard for evaluation, comparison, or decision-making. It can be a fixed point or idea that is used to determine or measure something else. In other words, a reference point provides a point of comparison or context for understanding or evaluating something.